Thoughts on the ceasefire news. Israel continued to hammer Gaza with military explosives on Thursday, despite the announcement of the first stages of a ceasefire agreement with Hamas. Israel always does this. When normal people get a ceasefire agreement, they think, good, this means we can finally stop fighting and killing. Whenever Israelis get a ceasefire agreement, they go, this means we have to hurry up and kill as many people as possible before it takes effect. But it does appear that the killing and abuse will at least diminish for a time, which is an objectively good thing no matter how you slice it. The first stages of the agreement reportedly entail a partial withdrawal of IDF troops, Israel's starvation blockade officially ending, humanitarian aid being allowed into the enclave, and both Israel and Hamas releasing captives and stopping the fighting. Dropsite News reports that according to Hamas sources, subsequent ceasefire phases will entail, quote, no surrender, no disarming, no mass exile, but most of all, a permanent end to the war. It remains to be seen if there will be any movement toward a lasting ceasefire beyond this first stage. When an agreement was reached late last year, it never made it beyond the first phase, and then the Trump and Yahoo administration declared a siege and resumed the killing. The far-right members of the Netanyahu regime certainly seem like they don't expect the ceasefire to hold. Israeli Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich said in a statement that Israel has a tremendous responsibility to ensure that this is not, God forbid, a deal of hostages in exchange for stopping the war, as Hamas thinks and boasts, and that immediately after the hostages return home, the state of Israel will continue to strive with all its might for the true eradication of Hamas and the genuine disarmament of Gaza. Israel's National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir issued similar remarks, saying that he and his Jewish Power Party will use their leverage to dismantle the Netanyahu government if it allows the continued existence of Hamas rule in Gaza. Netanyahu himself has been studiously avoiding any talk of commitment to a lasting ceasefire, limiting his public statements to the significance of freeing Israeli hostages. So there's not a whole lot to feel optimistic about here. If the killing does stop on a lasting basis, it will be a pleasant surprise. If it does, we can only surmise that the U.S. and Israel calculated that the worldwide PR crisis created by the genocide was getting too severe to sustain, which would be a win for all of us. Trump has gone on record to say that, quote, Bibi took it very far and Israel lost a lot of support in the world. Now I am going to get all that support back. End quote. Either that, or they calculated that they're going to need all their firepower for a planned war with Iran, which would of course be terrible for everyone. We shall see. For now at least, it will be nice to have a breather. If things really do calm down, I'm going to do something I've never done in my entire writing career and try to take the entire weekend off to decompress. Focusing on a live-streamed genocide for 2 years takes a toll on the mind and body. Here's hoping for a better future.